And alright, you know what? It's just a weird day. I'm hungry, that's why. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a little video about college versus fitness. So I have a few things I want to talk about. I'm going to try and make it as short and sweet as possible, and if you have any further questions, you can either email me or you can leave that question in the comments and I will 100% reply to you guys, because when I was a senior in high school, I was freaking out about how the hell I was going to do this in college. So first thing I wanted to talk about is what to look at. Sorry about the lighting again, you know, it's college. So what to look at when picking a college. Now, these are the steps that I would recommend looking at after you have, you know, kind of picked your top 3 or so, after you know you're gonna like the academics, the people, the area, all of that good stuff. One thing I would look at is there a kitchen in the dorm? So if you have to live on campus as a freshman, which I know is pretty much a lot of colleges, unless it's a big one, is there a kitchen in your dorm? For me, there was, and I told my roommate, I was like, hey girl, like I need to cook my meals, so like can we prioritize all of the dorms that are gonna have a kitchen, because like I can't live without it. And so we ended up getting one, and that's where I cook all my meals, and I'm not on a meal plan. So that's my number 1. Number 2 is if there isn't a kitchen, or if you know you're going to have to be on a meal plan, look at what's in their dining halls, look at the restaurants in the area. You know, do they have at least some that you can use swipes on restaurants on campus, like a Subway or, you know, a Salad Creations or a bagel place, somewhere where you know you're going to be able to make a healthy choice. And look at the dining halls, you know, what do they sell? Do they sell a variety? Are they going to be selling veggies, chicken? You know, just make sure it's not fried food every day, things like that. The next thing I want to talk about is college reality. So one of the biggest myths / truths is the freshman 15. So yes, it's true, maybe not the 15 pounds, but there's definitely probably 80% of freshmen gaining weight or like losing a lot of weight because they're scared to eat, because they're scared to gain the weight. And the only thing I have to say about this, there are things that people will do in college that will make you gain weight. My suggestion to you is don't do them. Just choose which one would you rather, that kind of college life, or are you prioritizing your health and fitness, and do you have goals to reach? The next thing is the social scene. Just a quick disclaimer, if you are like myself and you are like gung-ho health and fitness, like if you're just kind of, you know, relatively, I try to eat healthy but it's not that big of a deal, then this probably won't occur. But if you are looking to compete, or if you know, really track your macros and you don't like getting off track a lot, the social scene is pretty hard to be around. Not saying don't go out with your friends and all of that good stuff, but it's hard. But just know that if your priorities lie elsewhere, that is okay. And your friends, the people you surround yourself with, should be supporting that. All of my friends know that I'm on prep. They know that I can't eat out all the time, and they're okay with that. And, you know, I think it'd be really hard for me if I chose friends where they were like, just get over it, like, just eat, like, you don't need to stick to your macros today. Like, no, I do, like, thanks, but I do. And that brings me to eating out. Not to say that you shouldn't go out. You should go out, you should eat, you should, you know, eat a burger, eat some fries, don't track it. That's also something hard, and that's also something that, you know, you're gonna have to stay strong about and say, you know, no, I can't eat that. Can we go somewhere else, or recommend somewhere else, or, you know, just go and have an appetizer. You know, it's all about balance. Like, you can still go out and eat every once in a while. If you're on prep, like, you can't really, you can't really. But, you know, it's just something you have to deal with, something you just have to look at the bigger picture. Next thing is managing time. Time management is a huge thing in college. What I would recommend is either, I have a calendar right there. Yeah. I have a calendar right there. I write all when my tests are, when my essays are due, all of that written up there, and it helps me so much. I don't think I didn't do that for 1 week and I forgot everything. I was like, oh my god, I had an assignment due today, I didn't do it. You can get a planner, and you can also block out times to, you know, okay, like my favorite TV show is on from 8 to 9, so I know I'm gonna be doing that. There's no shot I'm getting homework done. Schedule it in. I need to go to the gym from 5 to 6. Schedule it in. I need to write this essay from 5 to 10. Schedule it in. My next thing is just some of my tips for staying on track. My number one tip is going to be your water intake. This little lovely thing. I 100% recommend just buy a gallon of water. I didn't really like to carry this around with me just because I didn't want to be like one of those people that like has to get their water intake and, you know, carries jugs with them, but like I sometimes carry this around with me, or I'll like have it filled in the morning and I'll keep filling it up, like my water bottle up on breaks and stuff, so I'm still seeing, but I'm not like carrying the whole jug all around campus with me. My number 2 is getting enough sleep. You need to get enough sleep. A lot of the weight gain in college is going to come from stressing your body out and not getting enough sleep. Your body's not refueling correctly. The next thing that I would recommend, especially for people who live in a dorm, is tracking macros. Tracking macros is definitely not for everyone. The reason I track macros, it's almost like my mental savior. When I tried to eat clean, it was not mentally healthy for me. I was very restrictive. I remember I had a dream one night that I like ate cookies and ruined my my like clean eating streak, and I like literally had a panic attack when I woke up. And then I thought to myself, like, I don't really think I should be caring that much if I have a cookie one day. So that's personally why I track macros. It isn't for everyone. Like sometimes the numbers just, you know, isn't mentally healthy because they don't hit that one number and people just kind of go crazy about it. But if you want to balance and you're not going to be anal about hitting your macros every day, I think that's definitely something I'd recommend. Let me know if you guys would want a like how to track your macros in college, or you know, just how to start tracking your macros in general. I would do that for you guys. And then my last tip, I have 3 staple supplements, and just a disclaimer, I know everybody says this, but supplements are exactly what they say they are. They're supplements. You're working out and your nutrition needs to be on point before these supplements will actually be a benefit to you. One thing I recommend is the omega-3. This is probably one of like the most popular supplements that people go to when they're, you know, just starting out. It's natural. It's an essential fatty acid, so everybody needs it. Next thing I recommend is this ZMA, and I recommend this for sleeping. It promotes deep sleep and relaxation with melatonin, features nighttime amino blend, and supports anabolic hormone production. And the next thing I'd recommend is BCAAs. These are the PE Science. This is one of my favorite ones. Favorite BCAAs. I drink it intra workout during my cardio. The thing that I wanted to say is don't be scared of college. I was like freaking out about, you know, like what I was gonna do in college and just like what I was gonna do with my time and like how I was gonna do this, that, how I was gonna stay on track. Everything will come into place. Go to college, have fun, like have an open mind. Don't be so hard on yourself about your fitness or your weight. It's just what I wanted to reiterate. Obviously have a good time in college, and you can do all of that while being in fitness. Like I think I'm a pretty good example of, you know, you can still go to a big party school and achieve your goals. It's hard at any college. You know what? Like you work with it, you choose your goals, you go for them, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you guys like this video. If you guys have any tips and you're in college that I didn't mention, please leave them below and share them with me. I would love to hear them. Make sure you're subscribed and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 10K on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, follow me there, and then you can be a part of that giveaway. Just gonna end it there. Safe.